The maiden edition of the annual prize giving was attended by the award recipients, their parents, traditional rulers, officials from the State Universal Basic Education Board, Ministry of Education, Youth and Development, as well as Teaching Service Commission, STESCOM. Representatives of Ekiti Indigenes in Houston, Texas were also on ground at the ceremony. In his remarks, the chairman of the association, Pastor Bolu Alabi, said Ekiti Indigenes in Houston instituted this year's award for best students in the last junior secondary school certificate examination to encourage healthy rivalry and academic excellence in the state, as the association plans to impact on other sectors that affect the people and society.
This maiden edition is to kickstart what we believe will eventually become an award that will cover all the secondary schools in the state every blessed year. We have already met with the VC of the two state-owned universities in the state, and we have offered academic endowments. There are plans to do much more than that. There are also plans by the association to be impactful in other sectors of the economy, like healthcare, industries, science, technology, and so on.
Pastor Alabi said the initiative was to complement Governor Biodun Ibanji's feat in the sector. He said there was no shortcut to success and charged the students to be more committed to their studies. Checks of 50,000 naira were presented to each student by some members of the association, Mrs. Yetunde Alabi and Mrs. Fulusho Cholola, as well as the DG, Community Communication, Mrs. Mary Osho, the chairman of the occasion, and former managing director of Skybank, Mr. Olufemi Bakari, observes that indigenes of the state who sojourn in the foreign lands work tirelessly to survive, and thank those in Eastern Texas for giving back to their states of origin. Our guest lecturer, Professor Wole Olaiya, who spoke on education in the season of Japa, says in the current reality, students can survive in the sector through qualitative education to engender intelligence, character, and success.
Education is the process of acquiring knowledge, developing the process of reasoning and judgment. It is about generally preparing for mature life.
The Onishan Oba Gabriel Adejuwon Ogoga Oba Adejimiadu, Olora Oba Peter Daramola, and Chief Shegun Ajibulu commended the efforts of members of the Ekiti Association in Houston, Texas for the initiative and urged the students to justify the largesse in the academics.
The student, I'm appealing to you. Someone is giving you now. You should have the mind of giving back in the future.
To be great, so that you can also do this type of thing to people who are coming behind you.
The students thanked the Ekiti Association in Houston, Texas for the prize awards and promised to keep the flag flying.
So happy and glad that I'm part of this program. The award is actually an encouragement for me to do well.
Toba Babalola reporting.